Hello everyone. Now let us solve problem number 48, which says an inverted hemispherical ball of radius r carries a uniform surface charge density sigma. Find the potential difference between North Pole and the center. Alright, that's an easy question, I guess. So problem 48, page 108. We have a, we have a hemispherical bowl which has radius r and charge density sigma. All right, so we need to calculate potential here and on North Pole. This is North Pole. So potential at center is a bit easy. We know that V is equal to KQ by R, and V at center will be given by KQ by R, and Q we need to change Q as charge density is given sigma dA integration upon R, and we have K sigma. What is dA? dA is 2 pi r square. I'll make it as capital R. Alright. So 2 pi r square upon from 0 to R. Alright. This will be capital R. So we have 4 pi epsilon naught into R, cancelling the terms, sigma R upon 2 epsilon naught. So this will be the potential at the center. Alright. Now let us calculate potential at North Pole, NP. So to calculate potential here, we need to consider a strip of this bowl. Consider it a 3D strip. All right. So which is at distance r from the this North Pole, and the center is here. So this will be r, and this will also be r. Then this is theta. So here r, the distance between this and this is given by cosine law, r square plus r square minus 2r square cos theta, which gives 2r square minus 2r square cos theta. So kq upon r, this r, r is r dash, I should write it a bit easier. So q, let us change q. Now we need to calculate for North Pole. So here theta is also variable, so theta will also play a role in it. So 2 pi r square sine theta and d theta. All right. So on putting the values, we at North Pole we get k sigma 2 pi r square sine theta d theta upon 2 r square common 1 minus cos theta. All right. This is r square, sorry, this is r square, and the r will be the under root of this whole term, 1 by power 1 by 2. All right. So now solving further, v at North Pole will be k sigma 2 pi and capital R and sine theta d theta. It will be integration here from 0 to pi by 2. Why 0 to pi by 2? Because theta only goes from 0 to pi by 2 only. That will make it as a 3D figure. All right. So and upon under root 2r, and this will be under root 1 minus cos theta, integration 0 to pi by 2. All right. So on solving further, v and p will be let me just solve for this. For k, sigma upon 2 root 2 and r above, integration sine theta. Let me just solve it on the rough side. 1 minus cos theta is t, sine theta d theta is dt. So dt upon under root t on integrating t raised to power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 1 by 2, I get under root t. So on solving this, I get under root 1 minus cos theta integration 0 to pi and 1 2 upside. So 2 will be cancelled by this 2, and V and P will be given by sigma r upon under root and 1 epsilon naught also. Epsilon naught I forgot for K. Sorry, for K the epsilon naught will come here. And I got putting pi by 2 we get under root 1. So let me just shift it up a little bit. Yes, hope you can see. So I have put the limit in the cos theta, and that's I'm solving sigma r upon root 2 epsilon naught. So what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the potential difference. All right. So the difference is V and P minus V center. So we have sigma r upon epsilon naught common from the whole, and 1 upon under root between north pole and this. So 1 upon under root minus what was the value? 1 by 2. So this will be the potential difference between the two. I hope you can see. Let me just focus. So this is the answer. That's all for this video. See you in next video.